What is up, people? Welcome to the live stream. How are we doing? I hope you are all good. I see you in here. It's been a while since our last live stream. Last one we did was the State of Play. We're back with another gaming event. The Game of the Year Awards nominees are being announced today. I do have that ready to go right here, as you can see, and we will be checking it out. But the nominees are going to get announced in just under 10 minutes, so we will see what's up with that. Now, I did add this new thing so that we can still see the countdown as I'm on this full screen view, so we can see it in the corner there, and it's coming. Now, I was trying to do a sort of multi-stream thing to Twitch, but for some reason it's not working. Like, I'm not live on Twitch right now. It doesn't seem, unless I'm live on some random Twitch account that I have no idea about, in which case that is kind of peak. But I will sort that out for next time. Okay, that's the plan. I'll sort it out for next time. We are out here on YouTube as per usual. What's good, everybody? How are we doing? IMC, what's good? What's good? Oh, the chat on the screen is frozen. I am using a new chat box, so there are gonna be some kinks to work out. So we'll figure it out together. Let's see what happens if I switch over to the screen view. Is it still frozen? It does seem to be. Okay. We'll work it out together. But welcome to the stream, everybody. I did see Mo Chocolate with the super chat saying Astrobot for Game of the Year. I really want to play Astrobot, so I'm hoping that well, I think it'll definitely get nominated. And when I actually get a chance to play it, I think that's when I'll be able to say, like, yo, I think this should be Game of the Year. But from what I've seen, it definitely looks like Game of the Year material, so I am looking forward to it. Give me a quick sec while I try and fix the chat here. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna quickly refresh that. And yeah, let's see if the messages start coming through. Super Duper Trooper saying I've been watching since 2023. Oh, since last year. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And welcome to my mods in the stream as well. I see that Kevin resubbed on Twitch saying we so back, except on Twitch, sad life. Anyway, I'm feeling nostalgic. If only it actually worked out on Twitch. Oh, Weiss, what's good? I see you in there. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the chat still isn't appearing. Okay, I got like, what, 6 minutes before the nominees are shown to figure out what's going on here. So wish me luck. Let's see if I can do this thing. Chugu, what's good? I see you in there. Donto Square, hello. Pata saying, why did you stop Impossible Quiz video? I did everything I could. What other Impossible Quiz videos could I do? I finished it. I didn't quit. I finished. That's how I see it anyway. Let's see what I can do here. If I open up this. We can simply not continue this live stream while the shirt is on. I thought you guys didn't want the shirtless streams. I thought that was a big problem. I made sure that we sorted that out for today so that we'd be all good. Alright. Damn, do I really not have my chat today? Streamlabs, I trusted you. First mistake. I'm saying, in the meantime, what else is your current of the year? Movie, game, music, album, song, achievement, etc. I was actually starting to think about what I would personally call my favorites of the year. Pippin Bamba of that 34-month membership, absolute legend. I think my favorite, I don't know what it is actually, and you know, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it for when we do our end of the year live stream. I think that's what I'm gonna wait for. So I won't reveal just yet. Because saying, why are you so sweaty? I think it's because of all the lights. I am, interestingly enough, with how cold it is, I am considering turning on the fan. But first, let me actually just open the windows up. It is pretty cold outside, so that should cool me down. Give me a quick sec. I will be right back. Welcome, welcome. All right. What can I do about this chat box? You know, it's crazy when it's working all the way up until the stream starts. But do you know what? Nah. I'm not going to restart the whole stream for that. Hold on. Give me a quick sec. I might have a solution here. Make impossible quiz from scratch. I'm good. If someone else is a game developer and wishes to do that, I wish you all the best. Although, I will say there are actually a few impossible quiz videos, impossible quiz games that are like fan-made. I can't remember. I think there's one called the Insurmountable Quiz, which rings a bell to me, actually. So that might be one worth checking out if you are looking to get your impossible quiz fix. But for me right now, I'm on a break from impossible quiz. We're going to try some other difficult games, but not impossible quiz right now. Okay, let's see. I might actually just do a temporary fix for getting the YouTube chat up right now, to be honest, just so we can have it on the screen at least. So let me see what I can do here. The indefinite hiatus quiz. Let's see what that does. Okay, we've got a temporary solution to have the chat up right now. Temporary solution. And I will fix the proper chat at another time. But this should work. This should work. Awesome. Okay. We do have 2 minutes until they are announcing the nominees. Now that I'm back with the chat on screen, let's see what people are saying. The shirt is too much for me. It has to go. There's a Club Penguin game. It's not a private server. It's called Parrot Party. I have actually heard of Parrot Party. Someone left a suggestion in my new suggestion box in the Discord server saying to play Parrot Party, which I think is a good point to mention. In my Discord server, whether you're a member or not, you can leave suggestions for videos, stream topics, and whatnot in the new suggestion box category in the server. So do check that out if you want to give me some ideas for videos, streams, or just general improvements and stuff like that. Definitely go for it. I will put myself in the corner right now since it is going to be beginning in just over a minute. I have the stream muted right now, but it will be playing soon. And my guess is that they're going to have a pre-recorded video, because that's what they usually do for these like nomination videos. Even though it is a live stream, I'm guessing it's going to be pre-recorded. That's what they did last year. It's usually Jeff Keighley listing off the nominations. As far as what I think is going to be nominated for Game of the Year, I did mention it in the Discord earlier this morning, but I'm expecting to see Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Black Myth Wukong, Shadow of the Erdtree, the Elden Ring DLC, because apparently DLCs can be up for Game of the Year, which is quite interesting. And with that being the case, I personally would like to see God of War Ragnarok Valhalla in it, but I'm not really expecting it. I don't think it got as much buzz as something like Shadow of the Erdtree got. And I think when it comes down to these game awards, like specifically these ones, I think buzz and hype plays a big role in it. A couple games I'm forgetting, but it's starting in 5 seconds. Let's cut out the music. Let's bring the audio and let's see who's nominated.
And the Game Award, and the Game Award goes to...
And the Game Award.
Goes to... And the winner is...
And the winner is...
10 years ago, we began a journey together.
Let me know how the
to
audio
celebrate
is.
Video games is the biggest, most powerful form of entertainment in the world.
Oh, I muted it.
Right here at Peacock Theater in Los Angeles, we will recognize the best and show you what's next with the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards. Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the TGA Global Nomination Announcement Special.
What's up,
Today,
Jeff?
it is my distinct honor to reveal this year's nominees, recognizing talented game developers from studios big and small around the world. And you can help select the winners by voting right now at
We will be voting on stream as
well. All right, you've waited long enough, so let's do it. Here are the nominees for the Game Awards 2024. For Best Ongoing Game,
Apex?
the nominees are
I always expect
Destiny
Apex.
2, Diablo 4,
Okay,
Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite,
obviously.
and Helldivers 2. Your best
Okay,
performance
interesting.
nominees are
I know Apex is
Brianna
not
White
popular.
for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hannah Tell for Life is Strange Double Exposure, Umberly Gonzalez for Star Wars Outlaws, Luke Roberts Silent Hill 2, and Melina Jurgens Senua Saga.
I feel like
Hellblade
Melina
2.
may
For
win
the
because
best
of how
mobile game,
sort of
the
demanding
nominees
the
are
role is.
AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon Trading Card
Balatro.
Game
Is it
Pocket,
Balatro? Is that how it's pronounced?
Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone
I'm expecting
Zero.
Balatro to win that.
The nominees for Best Art Direction are Astrobot,
Let's go.
Black Myth Wukong,
Okay, let's go.
Elden Ring Shadow
Okay,
of the Earth
it's,
Tree,
it's actually kind of
Metaphor
tough competition.
Refantasio, and Neva. For Best Score and Music,
Alright.
this year's
That's a tough
nominees
category.
are Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor Refantasio, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. In the category
The score
of
of
Best
Stellar
Audio
Blade is
Design,
good.
these games are nominated.
I've heard some of the songs.
Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6,
No.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. Best Adaptation recognizes excellence in authentically
Alright.
creating shows, movies, and other creative endeavors based on video
Mr.
game
B,
worlds.
Inonga, what's
Here
good?
are this
Welcome,
year's
welcome.
nominees for Best Adaptation.
Okay.
Arcane, Fallout,
I watched
Knuckles.
Fallout. That was really good.
Like a Dragon Yakuza,
I have
and
not seen Arcane Season
Tomb
2
Raider,
yet.
The Legend of Lara Croft. For Best Narrative in a Game,
Wait, was that
the
a movie?
TGA nominees are
I feel like the Tomb Raider
Final
movie
Fantasy
came out a
VII
few years
Rebirth,
ago, so that's probably
Like a
something else.
Dragon Infinite Wealth, Metaphor Refantasio, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. Games for
don't know, I haven't
Impact
played any
celebrates
of these
thought-provoking games with a
They're
profound
going so quick, it's
pro-social
insane.
meaning
Yeah,
or
don't worry. We'll
message.
slow it down
Here
when we look
are
at
this
the
year's
nominees ourselves.
Closer the Distance, Indica, Neva, Life is Strange Double
Never
Exposure,
was in my
Senua's
like,
Saga
wish
Hellblade
list
2,
of
and
games to play.
Tales of Kenzera, Zao.
This
The
is the
nominees
one
for Best Community
that the
Support
dude
are
from the Game Awards last year was
Baldur's Gate
promoting.
3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. In the category of Best Multiplayer, the
That's
nominees
multiplayer.
are
Probably Helldivers
Call of
2.
Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8,
Oh wait,
and
obviously,
Warhammer
okay.
40,000,
Tekken
Space
8
Marine 2.
is really popular,
Best
and I know that
independent
Warhammer game a lot of
celebrates
people like it
games
too.
with a high degree of risk
Ivan,
tolerance, as they are
This
produced
I'm
outside of
live,
the
but
traditional
the
publisher
nominations are
system.
not live. No.
The nominees are Animal Well,
Let's go.
Balatro,
I just
Lorelei
want
and the
Animal
Laser
Well to
Eyes,
win because of Donkey.
Neva,
That's it.
and UFO 50. Next is Best Debut
That's
Indie
like the,
Game,
game
which
is
recognizes
studio
a
published.
development team that hasn't won a Game Award before. In fact,
Oh.
these teams published their first game in 2024.
Okay.
The nominees are
I was thinking
Animal
Insomniac.
Balatro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and The Plucky Squire.
This
For
is a
Best
game I want to play
VR
too.
AR
Lucky
game,
Squire.
the nominees are Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard's Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow, Metal Hellsinger VR, and Metro Awakening. For Content Creator of the Year,
All right,
the
here we
nominees
go.
are
All right, let's go.
So,
All right.
Ilwan, Techno Gamers,
Yep.
Typical Gamer,
Uh-huh.
and Usada Pecora.
There's been a mistake.
Part of the
Where
Game
am I?
Awards is
Hold
looking
on, wait a
forward
minute.
to what's
Hold on,
next.
wait.
And yes, we'll have lots of games to announce on December 12th.
I think they
But
forgot
what's the most
someone. Don't worry,
anticipated upcoming game?
I'll message
Here are the
Jeff after.
nominees
It's okay.
based
I'll
on
message him
currently
after.
announced titles.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Death Stranding
mad, I'm
2
not mad. It's okay.
on the Beach, Ghost of Yote,
Ghost of Yote,
Grand
that's
Theft
it.
Auto 6,
Alright, GTA 6 is
Metroid
obviously
Prime
going to
4
win,
Beyond,
but for me, it's
and
Ghost of Yote.
Monster Hunter Wilds. The Best Action Adventure nominees are Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
All right.
For best role-playing, the jury selected Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor ReFantazio. In the category of best fighting, the nominees are
Tekken.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero,
Dragon Ball could
Grand
win.
Blue Fantasy
I've heard a lot
versus
of good
Rising,
things.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics,
Never heard of that.
Multiversus, and Tekken 8.
Yeah.
The
I think
nominees for
Tekken 8
Best
is gonna
Action
win.
are Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2.
I think Black Myth Wukong will probably win that one.
Innovation in accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. Selected by a special
Geometry
committee of
Dash in any
accessibility
of these?
experts, the nominees for innovation
I wouldn't
in
expect that.
accessibility
I
are
wouldn't expect that one. That
Call
didn't
of
even
Duty
come out
Black
this
Ops
year.
6, Diablo 4, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, and Star Wars Outlaws. Next up, Best Family Game. The nominees are Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire.
All right.
The Best Sim Strategy nominees
Nintendo
are
might not win that one,
Age of
actually.
Mythology Retold, Frostpunk 2, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord.
I've not
This
heard
year,
of
these titles are
honestly.
nominated for Best Sports Racing: F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K25,
I still don't know
Top
why
Spin
FIFA is now called
2K25,
FC. It's
and
probably some licensing
WWE
thing, right?
2K24.
All right, let's take a look at our 3 esports categories, starting with
Best Esports Game. The nominees are
Valorant,
Counter-Strike
League,
2,
Counter-Strike 2,
Dota 2,
Dota 2, okay, yeah.
League of Legends,
Yep.
Mobile Legends Bang Bang,
What?
and Valorant.
I don't know what
The
that is.
nominees for Best Esports Athlete are 3-3, Alexi B, Juvie,
I always love
Faker,
the esports names.
Zywu, and Kong Kong.
That's how you
And for
pronounce
the
that,
best
yeah?
esports team, our special esports
ZMJKK,
committee
Kong Kong.
nominated these teams: Billy Gaming, League of Legends; Gen G, League of Legends; Navi, Counter-Strike; T1, League of Legends; and Team Liquid, Dota 2.
All right,
All
it's
right,
time for
cool.
our final 2 categories.
Big D
For Best
involved.
Game Direction, which recognizes outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design, the nominees are
Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong,
Alright,
Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree,
this is gonna be very
Final
tough
Fantasy
competition.
VII Rebirth, and Metaphor
I've not
ReFantazio.
heard of this metaphor game.
And
it keeps coming
finally,
up.
our global TGA jury, of which I am not a member, has selected the following 6 games.
I
as
think you wanted
nominees
to
for
say
Game
that
of the
just to
Year
say,
at
hey,
the
it's not
Game
me
Awards
choosing who wins.
2024. The
Trying to
Game
cover
of the
himself.
Year nominees are
Yeah,
Astrobot,
of
from
course.
Team
Let's
Asobi,
go. All right.
Balatro from Local
Damn, really?
Front,
Okay.
Black Myth Wukong
Yeah,
by Game
yeah.
Science,
Expected.
Elden Ring: Shadow of the
All right,
Erdtree
so they do allow
by
DLC
From
for Game of the
Software,
Year. Fair play.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth
Uh-huh.
from Square Enix, and Metaphor
Metaphor
ReFantazio
ReFantazio,
from
okay.
Studio Zero.
So there you have it. Those are your
Made by the
nominees
Persona
for Game
devs. Oh,
of the
really?
Year. And
Okay.
yes, that means you'll hear the Game Awards Orchestra, conducted by Lauren Balfe, play their themes live on this very stage on December 12th.
Nice.
But before then, you should head to thegameawards.com
Mhm.
to help select the winners by casting your ballot in all categories. Also, stay tuned for the announcement of our Player's Voice category, where fans 100% select the winner from 30 nominees. We'll announce those nominees on Monday,
I feel like
December
Black
2nd.
Myth would
The
probably
winners
win
in
that.
all
Actually, no.
categories will be revealed
It'll be Elden
live
Ring.
during the Game Awards
It'll be
when
Shadow
it
of the
streams
Erdtree.
globally on Thursday, December 12th, starting with the opening act at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 12:30 GMT at thegameawards.com. Our
A, he
team
said.
cannot
AM,
wait
mate.
to share our 10th anniversary show with you. I hope to see you then. And don't forget to cast your vote.
All right, sweet. Okay, you know what? That actually was pretty much what I was expecting. Yeah, that was pretty much what I was expecting. We will be going onto the website to vote Well, I mean, I'll be going on to vote. You can vote individually, but I will be deferring to you in the chat when it comes to the categories I have no idea about, to be honest. So yeah, frankly, I don't even know if I should be voting at all, considering how few games I actually played that came out this year. But whatever, man. I'm voting anyway. Who cares? All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Sachin with the 29 months being a member saying, let's hope the speeches of the people winning be better this time around. Yeah, so if you were tuning into the Game Awards last year, or you saw my recap video about the Game Awards of 2023, they rushed the winners through their speeches so abruptly. They got maybe 30 seconds to speak. So hopefully they give them a bit more time. I know that they're trying to fit in a lot of stuff with their ads and then their random skits and sketches. But when it comes to a gaming award show, we really do want to hear from the people that actually are making these games. Especially, and I'll probably talk about this some more when it comes to the actual award show when we watch that live, which will be, as you would have seen, at least for me and other people around Europe, around 12:30 a.m. I will be live for that, so it'll be very early in the morning. But yeah, I do want to talk about how the gaming industry has had a really tough year the last year. It's actually been quite crazy with all the layoffs and stuff, and typically at the Game Awards, we don't get to hear about the realities of the gaming industry, and I don't expect it to be any different this year. But I still think it's worth actually talking about and bringing up, you know? But that'll be for that stream. Let me keep going. Scrub saying, the Game Awards service crashed. Did they actually? Did they actually? Okay. We'll be casting our vote a bit later then, I suppose. Oh, dude. Bro. Okay, well, you know, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it when it finally works. Whatever. Am I gonna eat lunchly? Asks Sachin. I have no plans to. Not even necessarily because it's lunchly, but there's nothing about those little snackable meal kits that appeal to me. Maybe if I was a young kid going to school, I would be interested in it. But there's nothing that appeals to me as a 25-year-old man about lunchly. So no, I will not be eating lunchly. Also, let me show you something I've recently got. Let me look for a good... All right. How about this one? There we go. I now have it so I can showcase comments on stream. Let's freaking go. But this is from Danka saying, if you don't upload literally the next part of PlayStation's tester, I will explode. I am working on it, don't you worry. I am currently editing episode 7, the penultimate episode of the series. Once that is out for members, episode 6 will be out for everyone. So don't worry, it's coming. I am working on it. I can't believe how close the series is to being finished. It actually blows my mind a little bit. That being said, it was supposed to be finished earlier. It was supposed to have already been finished, but I got caught up in some things and the episodes ended up being way longer than I thought they'd be. So it is what it is. I'm gonna keep trying to refresh the Game Awards server, and just so you can see the status of it, I guess I'll put that there. So when it finally works, you'll see it on the screen, but we can just talk until then, I suppose. Oh, man. Last year was such a good year for games, and this one is so meh. I think, oh. Yo, okay, we're in. It's actually working. Sweet. You know, there were actually a few decent games this year. I mean, like Astro Bot, I've mentioned it before. I literally still have it in the plastic. I'm literally waiting until I finish the game, the tester, to freaking take this out of the plastic and actually play it. And I'll play it on stream as well. So I am waiting for that. But aside from that, technically the God of War Ragnarok Valhalla DLC came out last year, but it was like December. So I played that this year, and I really enjoyed that. I wish it got a nomination, especially since they changed the rules saying that DLCs are allowed to get nominated. I wish it got a nomination. Alas, it is what it is. Especially when, even though God of War Ragnarok did win a few Game of the Year awards, it didn't win Game of the Year because Elden Ring won it. So now I'm like, bro, imagine if the Valhalla DLC was also up for Game of the Year, as well as the Shadow of the Erdtree. I mean, Shadow of the Erdtree would probably still beat it, but it would have been funny to me at least. And yeah, I mean, what else? I'm not even. I played Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It was very meh, so I can't even bring that up. Yeah, like there's nothing to be said about that. What other games that I was personally interested in came out this year? Black Myth Wukong. I did want to play that. I have yet to. But that game looked really good, so that's something I'm actually interested in giving a go. I don't think it was a terrible year. I don't think it was a terrible year. I think every year there is something to enjoy in gaming, and especially with how much time you really can sink into the games. I don't know if I would personally describe any year as dry, because, and maybe it's because I just don't have as much time to play games non-stop. There's always a game to play, at least for me. Where was Concord? I don't know where Concord was. Even the players don't know where Concord is at this point. Hold on. Okay, we'll go into the voting. Let me just quickly answer this question, which is time ago. Wait, is it gonna? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. This will work. Cool. What's your opinion on the new rule with Game Awards allowing DLCs, remasters, and expansions in the Game Awards? Now, personally, if it were up to me, I would have made it a category, right? I would have said best DLC expansion, best this, best that, just to make it separate. But I do think it is important that they be included, because just because it's not a mainline full release doesn't mean that it's not a great experience, and doesn't mean it's not worthy of like recognition. Something from last year for me, which I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, because I did actually write it into the script and record it, but I think I may have ended up cutting it out of my Game Awards 2023 video, is that I said there should be a category for rewarding DLCs, not necessarily remasters, like I don't really care about that, but more so DLCs where they're actually making like new content. I did think that it needed to be there needed to be something to recognize it. So now that they've gone the route of including that within the awards itself, so not in a specific category within the awards, I think it's fair, honestly. I think it does make sense, because they're still developing it, right? With something like a remaster, it's a bit trickier, because you know, it's like, okay, you haven't really made a whole new game. You've just like improved the graphics of a game. But then again, if a remaster isn't that great, they probably wouldn't include it within the nominations. The thing I'm thinking of is the original The Last of Us versus The Last of Us Part 1, where they actually did kind of build it up again from scratch with new models and everything. I personally wouldn't think, I wouldn't think it should get a Game of the Year nomination, because it's essentially the same game. But if they wanted to give it a nomination for, I don't know, see now that's the thing, even as I'm saying it, I'm like, all the stuff in it apart from the graphical improvements would have already been in the original game anyway. So with remasters it's a bit trickier, but I think DLCs definitely should be included. Yeah. Kevin saying it's clear the exception has been made for Elden Ring though. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's definitely why they did that. I 100% believe that. Like, if it wasn't for that, what would be the purpose of this new rule? I think it's because they saw, oh, there's an Elden Ring DLC. We want Elden Ring fans to tune into the Game Awards. Let's make this a rule. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Miss Ella asking, do I like waffles? I do like waffles. I don't eat them often, but I think they're pretty nice. All right, how about we get into voting for some of these awards? Now, I do have a thing that's supposed to allow me to have like a bit of a smaller chat so it doesn't take up the full screen, but I have it set up with this. Yo, look, the chat's back. The Streamlabs chat is back. Let's go. Okay then, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can go back to this screen and put the Streamlabs chat back. Deltex, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Is this gonna work for the full screen? Okay. Sick. Let's go. I think we've got the chat working again, which is great. There we go. Deltex, absolute legend. Let's get some kanjis in the chat. Let's go. Someone's saying because I like to waffle a lot. I do waffle a lot. That's a common thing with these streams. So if you are new to the streams, just know waffling is part and parcel. This is what you get. Just so there are no surprises here. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right. Let's see. So, we start with Game of the Year? I feel like you build up to Game of the Year, if I'm being honest. I don't think you should start at Game of the Year. But, I don't know. How do you think we should do it? Start at Game of the Year or build up to it? In fact, let me try something that I just added to the streams. I'm trying this live. Start at Game of the Year or finish? I'm gonna make a poll. Give me a quick second. This is my first time trying this new poll functionality that I've like got on my stream. So we'll see if it works. Did that work? I don't know if it did. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me try one more time. Alright, whatever. Oh wait, did it actually work? No way. Why are people saying vote too? What's going on? Did it work? I have no idea. Alright, whatever. This is also kind of the troubleshooting stream where we figure out what's going on. Oh, so I think some people are seeing it though. Just start from the lowest. I am thinking that. But there's a chance this poll feature actually did work. So let me wait for the 60 seconds to be up, and then I will I'll see. Yo, Temp, what's good? We see you in there. All right, hold on. It actually did work. Wait, it was supposed to also appear on my screen, but it did work. I think not for everybody, but for a lot of people. So the 10 votes were all to do Game of the Year at the finish. So yeah, we'll start at the bottom. We'll work our way up. That's how we do it. No problem. Okay, sweet. Oh, I think because of how, you know, sort of crap the servers are right now, because of how many people are trying to vote, the website is loading in very slowly. So that might be a bit of an issue that we deal with. Maybe so that we can see the entire chat or the entire nominees, I will move things over like this. Or I could put it in dashboard view. Maybe dashboard view would be good enough. Let me know what you think. Random number generator with this one. So this one is best esports team, recognizing a specific esports team, not the full organization, judged the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2024. I have no idea. I do not know any of these teams. The only one I've heard of is Team Liquid. So I am considering just voting for them out of name recognition, which is completely unfair, but also exactly what I'm about to do. So, sorry, that's the way it goes. Next category. T1 has Faker, yeah? Alright, that's fair, that's fair. What? 3 rounds, 3 choices? No. This is the Player's Voice Award. Wait, hold on. I need to go backwards because we started at the end. Billy and Genji are such silly names. It is pretty funny, I won't lie. I think they're funny names. Billy Gaming. I should have gone with them now. Okay, best esports athlete. 33. They didn't say 33. They said 33. So that's how you pronounce that. Alexib, Chovy, Faker, Zaiwu, and how did you pronounce this one again? I don't know how you were supposed to pronounce this. Can someone remind me? Faker, my goat. Faker's the only one I've heard of. Does Faker play League? Kong, yes. Okay. Right. I think Faker's a League player, right? Vote ZMJJKK just for the bants, honestly. If we voted for Simp, we have to go for Faker. He faked it till he made it. I am thinking I'm gonna go for Faker. Again, I recognize him. If I were to go for who I think has the funniest name, I would have to go ZMJJKK, pronounced Kong. But let's go for Faker on this one. Why not? Cool. Now we'll head back. Bruv just smashed his keyboard for the name. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh man. Can you send a link of where to vote? Oh, it's just thegameawards.com. That's all you need. Thegameawards.com. You can go vote. All right. Best esports game. Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, Valorant. We gotta go for Mobile Legends. We gotta go for it. I mean, I don't know. I know that like mobile games are really popular, but I haven't personally heard of this one. So I wonder where this is most popular. Let me even try and find it. Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, player base. Alright, so as per recent press by Moonton, the game has more than 1.4 billion downloads. Monthly active player count is 110 million. Okay, but who's playing this game? Where is this game popular? Let me quickly see. Okay, Southeast Asia is where it's mostly popular. Okay, that's fair. Haven't heard of it personally. Let's see what some people in the chat are saying. It's Mobile League. Oh, is that how it is? Okay. Counter-Strike 2 because of the tech. Make sure you do that on an incognito window. Soda boy, what's up? I see you. Counter-Strike 2 in my opinion. CS2 is cooking right now. Okay, you know what? Seeing a lot of positive stuff about Counter-Strike 2. So I'll go with what the popular vote is here. Let's say Counter-Strike 2 on this one. There we go. All right. Previous category. Bro is really doing research. Of course, yeah. I mean, I wanna at least, you know, have an idea of what I'm voting for. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of an idea. I don't want to go in completely blind. You know what I mean? Game Awards website servers are dying right now. Yeah. Like, way too many people trying to vote. I thought they would have been prepared for this, given, you know, they hyped up the nominee live stream. But hey, it is going. We are making it. Honestly, for this one, you know, I do need to hold out because I think Jeff forgot to put me on here. Just in the interim, though, because it does let you change your vote. In the interim, I think I'm gonna vote for Queso. I think he's actually quite funny. And yeah, like, I respect the sort of come up that he's had over the last year. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one to Queso. Where is Cyrus? Robbed. Pecora, who is this? This a VTuber. I'm not actually familiar with Pecora. I actually like Queso. I saw Queso's burger vid about 10 times on my timeline. Queso's burger vid? I actually don't know what that is. Hold on. Let me see. Queso's burger vid. Oh, no way. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me quickly check this out.
Whose burger?
Oh no.
Pause the music. Let's see what this is.
I hope for my own sake that I get at least one of these wrong. That's a McDouble from, or no, that's a hamburger from McDonald's. So please tell me I
It
get
looks
at least
like
one
it.
of these wrong.
Is this?
That's not Sonic. That's McDonald's, chat.
How would
It's
you
not
even?
Sonic.
How
I
would
know
you
it's
even
Sonic.
know, bro?
Answer.
Please let me get one wrong.
Whose burger is this?
That's Sonic.
Dude, how would you even know? Wait a minute, hold on. I'm legit confused as to how this would work. Are these like promotional like burgers? Or is he like figuring out the filling? Like he knows by what's inside the burger? No way, what? He said Sonic's, right?
Answer. Whose burger is this?
Burger King.
Immediately! He knew it immediately.
That's Red Robin.
Oh, they have an egg. That's quite unique.
Answer.
That's quite unique. So I feel like, yeah,
Whose
you would get
burger
that.
is this?
McDonald's.
You know what? I don't know.
Is that like a?
You know what? I literally don't know. I am actually
Is that a
gonna
Big
get
Mac?
one wrong. I'm gonna guess and say that it looks like that would come from like Whataburger. Please let me be wrong.
He's right. Obviously. Don't
Answer.
doubt us Americans.
No!
Whose burger is this?
Oh. I'm gonna say that's. Oh, I was about to say that's Burger King, but he just said it's Arby's. I was legit about to say Burger King. Okay.
Arby's! No! Please be.
Answer. Whose burger is this?
It's In-N-Out! No, I'm not gonna get one wrong.
Answer.
I'm not gonna get one wrong. I'm cooked.
Whose burger is this?
Wendy's. It looks like it's
That's
square.
Wendy's. That's a Dave single. Oh my
He
God.
knows the
I didn't get a
exact
single
burger,
one wrong.
dude. Oh my god. Dude knows the exact burger. Anyone just coming into the stream is gonna be so confused. These are the Game Awards nominees. Whataburger, Arby's, and Wendy's. These are the nominees. What do you mean? Okay, bro.
I'm never beating the allegations, chat. It's over.
What
He
allegations?
knows the name. Yeah, it's a Dave single. Yo, chat, come on.
Is this it? Is this the end?
Wrong. But I did not get a single one wrong,
That's goated.
dude.
Honestly, yeah. That's goated. I can't even deny that. This dude knows his stuff, so fair play to him. Slightly concerning, but fair play. Queso. It's gotta be Queso. It's gotta be Queso. You'd recognize Five Guys, I bet. I think I would. Yeah, I would. I maybe. Maybe I would. He's having a mental breakdown. European mind can't comprehend American pattern recognition. You have patty recognition, bro. Alright, most anticipated game. Easy! Ghost of Yotei, not even close. I know Grand Theft Auto 6 is there. I know it's there, alright? But for me, it's Ghost of Yotei. I am looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 6. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a cultural event. I don't think it's actually going to come out next year, but hey, Rockstar might prove us wrong, or prove me wrong. I'm the one saying it. Death Stranding 2, I haven't even played Death Stranding 1, so whatever. But yeah, for me, it's got to be Ghost of Yotei. It's got to be. There's no competition here. Yeah, I am so hyped for that game. Lumiko saying Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay. Kevin, your one is Death Stranding 2, is it? I see you've been playing Death Stranding recently. And I know you're like replaying the game, right? So that's fair. But for me, it's no contest. It's Ghost of Yotei. GTA 6 will win though by a landslide. Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. No. Like, Grand Theft Auto 6 is winning, you know? And when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, it's also gonna win Game of the Year. So there's no doubt about it. But I've placed my vote. Ghost of Yotei is my most anticipated game. They better make the ragdolls for GTA 6 exaggerated again. Right, were they? Do you feel like they were less exaggerated in GTA 5 compared to other games, or what? I love Ghost of Tsushima, but it's GTA 6. Fair, fair. Is this the new impossible quiz? Yeah, try and get the website to work as you vote in the categories. This is actually the new impossible quiz. Japui saying, if I become a member, I get Discord. Yes, if you become... Okay, no, you don't own Discord, if that's the joke you're making. But you do get to participate and chat in my Discord server. So, yeah. I do have to change this, like, little, like, thing at the bottom, though. It's a bit old, because I was expecting to use this view. Which, actually, now that I have the chat back to normal, I kind of could use this view. And it would work out all right. Only thing is, I do block some of them. I've got an idea. This is what I've been doing with, like, changing it up. All right, look at this, yeah? All right, you're going to be mind blown. Boom. Now the chat is at the bottom. So now we can actually see. This is what I've been working on, guys. You see that? You see that? Chat's at the bottom. Let's go. Let's go. You see that? What do we think? Or should we just go back to dashboard? Let me know what you think. While we do that, best adaptation. Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon, Yakuza, and Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft. Oh, is this an animated show? I see, when they said Tomb Raider, I was thinking of the Tomb Raider movie. Hold on. Let me quickly see. Legend of Lara Croft. All right, the ratings aren't looking great. Honestly, the ratings aren't looking great. But I wasn't expecting this. I didn't know they had made a whole movie or TV show. It looks like it says season 1. I didn't know they'd made a TV show about it. Hit the dash. All right, don't worry. We going back into that dashboard view. It's all good. Yeah, you can see the whole screen anyway. It's actually superior. I can't lie. But yeah, for this one, I'm personally gonna vote for Fallout because I saw it and I did think it was actually done very well. I'm sure Arcane Season 2 is great too. Like, anyone who's currently watching it, let me know what you think. But I did enjoy Fallout. And they just have Knuckles. Wait, is the movie called Knuckles? I thought it was Sonic 3. Is the movie just called Knuckles? I'm actually mad confused. I'm voting for Fallout anyway. I mean, it's done by Christopher Nolan's brother. Are you surprised? And Knuckles is a show. Oh, it's a spin-off. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, then. Right. Scrub saying Yakuza was not good, and it pains me to say, oh, really? Damn, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Right. Lonely Sadman saying, bro, the fact that Fallout is live action and it's good in my opinion deserves more recognition for how accurate it is while being live action. They could have easily made it an animated series. You know what? I think that is actually a very fair point. Like, even though it's live action, they did... Well, I can't personally say do it justice because I'm not overly familiar with Fallout and the lore. I have like seen gameplay and like watched series about it and stuff, like gaming series on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, visually it looked really good. I thought the storytelling was great. The performances were great. I'm willing to give season 2 a chance. Like, for me, that's the measure of if a show is good. Am I willing to try out season 2? Because sometimes the show will come out and it'll be all right, but I'm like, I'm not watching the next season though. Yo, Beansley, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Why saying, Tamago, have you seen the new Horizon Lego set? I haven't seen the Lego set. I've seen the game, like the Lego game that they've made, but I guess it makes sense that they would have also made an accompanying set. I've not looked at it though. Is it like, is it really cool? Is it worth checking out or what? People are review bombing the ones that are not Arcane or Fallout. Wait, Soda Boy, is that actually happening? Like, are people actually doing that as a result of the Game Awards or what? Yo, Calculus, we will catch you in a bit. We have best multiplayer here. Rip Apex. Yeah. I mean, I was expecting Apex to maybe be in like best ongoing because obviously it's not a new game. But yeah, I mean, I know that within the Apex like sort of internet community, there's a lot of hate. A lot of people don't like it, but I personally really enjoy it. Honestly, I know there was a little bit that they were doing with the whole battle pass. They had some really like consumer unfriendly stuff that they were about to do that they rolled back on, but I still really find the game a lot of fun. It's my favorite first-person shooter. It's the game I've put the most hours in, like single game I put the most hours in, and I plan to continue playing it. I'm not surprised it wasn't nominated for best ongoing, to be honest though. Best multiplayer. I'm gonna leave this up to you people in the chat. What do you think? What do you think is the best multiplayer here? Limiko saying Tekken for me. I've watched some like Tekken streams. It looks very sick. I played a lot of Tekken Tag Team Tournament 2 on the PS2 when I was younger. And I think I had Tekken on the PS3 as well. I think they made another Tag Team Tournament for PS3. So I did play that too. Helldivers 2 I'm seeing as well. A lot of people saying Helldivers 2 for democracy. Helldivers, do your duty. Haven't played any, but Helldivers looks best in my opinion. I remember seeing Helldivers, I think during the last Game Awards, and I wasn't particularly impressed by the trailer, so it was interesting to see how popular it did become. So fair play. I think Helldivers is what I'm seeing the most, so I will vote for Helldivers here. Why not? You get the popular vote. Should I make a forum for Game of the Year vote cards in the server? Yes, Temporary, that'd be great. Yeah, go ahead, do that. Black Ops 6 is really good too. I didn't even consider Black Ops 6. But obviously, you know, the new Call of Duty, I think it's just because with the new Call of Duty, you know, you always know what to expect, so it doesn't cross my mind as much. But it's usually a fair multiplayer, right? So that's fair. Just gonna vote Mario because despite the massive mainline games, wait, hold on. Despite being massive, the mainline games don't get nominated to my memory. Like the Mario Party specifically, or Mario games in general? Because Super Mario Wonder, wasn't it nominated for Game of the Year last year? Little Root saying, realistically, Tekken deserves this. I run fighting game competitions, and this game has had such a boom this year. Okay, right. That's fair. When did Street Fighter come out? Was that last year? Because for some reason, I feel like Street Fighter 6 came out this year, but it actually was last year when I think about it. Best sports racing. Honestly, I don't have a dog in this race either. What are our thoughts on this one? I really like best sports and racing means nothing to me, to be honest. I think we should vote on this based on how many controllers the game made people break. You talking about like the multiplayer one or the sports and racing one? How is FC25 gonna come out a month ago and it's already half price? Damn. Street Fighter 6 was last year, Joan, right? That's what I was thinking. WWE, I love these games. WWE is my pick since these games are pretty much RPGs in disguise. Oh, really? Okay, then. That's fair. Ruben saying all scams. 2K has the worst microtransactions. Not that. I've heard that the microtransactions in 2K are absolutely abysmal. Who's playing Top Spin? I didn't even know that, like, tennis games had, like, a yearly release type thing. Or is this new? FC25, it's fun with family. It's crazy how I've never touched a tennis game. That is kind of crazy. That is. Anyone I played was F124, so I voted that. Okay, fair. You know what? I'm gonna go based on the poster, and WWE has the coolest poster. So, yeah, easy. Alright. IMC, have you played Top Spin? What did you think of it? I'm surprised college football didn't get a nomination. I thought people were hyped for that. There's a college football game with like actual like college football players. That's so interesting. Okay. Do they like get paid for like their likeness and stuff like that? I would hope so. Because I know there was not recently, but in the last couple years, is it NCAA allows like the college athletes to actually make money from their likenesses, which is good. Oh no, Kevin starting the tennis ball color debate. We're not doing this again. Okay, we're waiting for the best sim strategy game to load in. So we'll see. They got paid like $600, I think. Really? Is that it? I would expect it to be a bit more. But I guess if the game isn't that big, but you know, there's always a concern of like, are the people being fairly compensated? So that is interesting. I'm saying I've not started. People be bringing it up. Oh yeah, for real? I haven't seen it, bro. Tennis balls are circular, not yellow. All right, bro. Yo, Tomorrow Joy, what's good? Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've heard of a single one of these games. Not a single one rings a bell to me. That's kind of crazy. Has anyone heard of any of these? ZK saying, what, Frostpunk 2 was fire. Alright, boom. I'm going for that one then. Just because you said it was fire, we're voting for Frostpunk 2. What kind of game is it? Let's look it up, actually. Let's see. Frostpunk 2. Survival game. City building. Alright, let's quickly watch some gameplay. I just want to see what type of game this is. My name is Kuba Stokalski. This is not gameplay. Who are these? Get to the gameplay. Get to the gameplay. Oh, it's a gameplay deep dive, so they're going to be talking. All right. That's fine. I just want to see quickly what it looks like.
This can lead to internal conflicts, and the unity that was previously there, thanks to everyone needing to work together to survive, is gone. The society starts to...
I forgot that this was strategy and sim, so I was a bit confused. I was like, wait, where's the simulation aspect? Yeah, it's a strategy game.
Fracture and diverge.
Okay, I just wanted a quick idea of like what sort of game it is, what it looked like. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad, but it's just from a brief skimming, brief overview. So yeah, fair play. We voted for you anyway, so good luck. Good luck, 11-bit Studios. Hopefully you win. The guy looks like Anthony Fantano with hair. What, this guy? Or the other one? Oh, this one. You're right. He kind of does. I won't even lie. Oh, man. I'm so out of my depth when it comes to voting. I played Astrobot and that's it. Honestly, I'm about to be in your position when I do play Astrobot. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me too. Looks like an average Civ game. What, based on just that? I don't think we saw enough to really make a fair judgment, to be fair. Unless you've seen more about it before. Anthony Fantano is the music rating guy, right? Yeah, exactly. Kunitsu game is very good, and it's a small game made by Capcom as a passion project. Okay, that's cool. Best family game. So, again, have not actually played any of these yet. I do intend to play Astrobot. The Plucky Squire is also on my wish list to play. Nintendo has 3 games in this category, but I do feel like they might not win it this year because of how popular Astrobot was. I am going to leave my vote for Astrobot. I'm very excited to friggin' open this and actually play it. So yeah, that's going to be my vote. And the Plucky Squire just looks really cool. The, you know, storybook, 2D animation going into the 3D animation. It just looks like a really fun time, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. What did I do? I think I clicked to the next category by accident. Let's vote for Astrobot. That's what it gets for me. Minecraft Tiger, what's good? Welcome, saying Hope you are well. I am well, thank you very much. I am loving the Tester 2 series. Minecraft Tiger, thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm working on episode 7 as we speak. Oh crap, I just realized I still have Premiere Pro open on my computer. That's me editing the Tester episode 7 right there. I forgot to close it. No sneak peeks. No sneak peeks, because there will be spoilers for episode 6, which not everyone has seen yet. But yeah, I'm really glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for coming through to the stream. This is Nintendo's one category and they are gonna lose it. This is so sad. Alexa played Despacito. G fail. I think they also lost it the year that It Takes Two came out. Because the year It Takes Two came out, I believe... Hold on. I believe they won Best Family Game. It Takes Two release date. 2021. Okay. So let me quickly... 2021 Game of the Year award winners. Hopefully it does the Google thing where it just shows you like all of them. Oh crap, It Takes Two won Game of the Year as well. Oh crap, what else did it win? Yeah, it won Best Family Game, Best Multiplayer, and Game of the Year? That is sick. Holy crap, okay. So yeah, it won't have been the first time that Nintendo loses Best Family Game. But yeah, hopefully this year it happens again. Let's see. Did you throw the dog in it yet? Not yet, temporary. We shall see. We shall see. The Plucky Squire was very disappointing. It's a good game, but it's really hand-holdy. Definitely more for kids than adults. Oh, really, Lonely Sandman? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Right. Shadow Generations was snubbed. I'll never forget Jeff for this. From the Sonic Bros. Absolutely perfect. So, sorry to hear about the snub. I don't have the comment thing set up to show in this view, so I will quickly show it here. Oh, and where is it? Did I do it or did I not do it? Where's your comment? There we go. See, we're working out the kinks, but yeah, just for posterity, I'm very sorry, Sonic Bros, that your game got snubbed. Shadow Generations was goated. All right, fair. Might give it a go. Best fighting game. We have Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. You know what? I thought Grand Blue Fantasy Relink would have been nominated for Best RPG. Because a YouTuber friend of mine, Havian, was like talking about it a lot in the lead up to its release, but no nomination. So interesting. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Have not heard of that. Multiverses. Nah, I played Multiverses last year. It was really good. Then they took it down and then they put it back up, like updated. So I don't even know, like, is this like the final release? Like Multiverses is officially out now? I don't really know. And then you have Tekken 8, which for me, having seen gameplay of both Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and Tekken 8, I won't lie, Dragon Ball looks more exciting as a fighter to me from what I've seen of the gameplay. Like, it does look cooler overall. But Tekken 8 is obviously a sick game as well. If I am going to choose one just based on my experience as a viewer, which one have I preferred watching? I do have to give it to Tekken 8. I'm sorry, I have to give it to Tekken 8 just because I can understand what's going on. But Dragon Ball looks sick. It does look sick. I'm giving it to Tekken 8 though. Sorry guys. My bad. I know some of you are disappointed in that, but it's okay. You can vote yourself, yeah? You can vote yourself. It's alright. You'll be fine. Should have put Rivals 2 over Multiverses. Would have been a better platform fighter rep, I think. Rivals 2? I don't think I've heard of that, honestly. Simi didn't know Piccolo answer was obvious. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I clearly am not a true Dragon Ball fan, so that's totally reasonable. Valid. Tekken 8 is much more enjoyable viewing experience. In Sparking Zero, I can't tell if someone is button mashing or not. Yeah, see, that's how I feel. But it's like, it feels like you're watching an anime though. That's the thing I will say is really cool about it. But as far as like if I'm rooting for someone to win, I can follow Tekken 8 a lot better than that. Best RPG, Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor, ReFantasio. I'm tempted to choose Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth because Beansley, if he's still in the chat, did a cosplay as this character on the right. Beansley is my IRL friend, if you're wondering, and it's his birthday. So happy birthday to Beansley. And it's also someone else's birthday, Madeline. So shout out to Madeline. I don't think she's in the chat right now, but shout out to Madeline. Happy birthday to you as well. But yeah, that's the only reason I'm going to give it to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, just because I saw my friend cosplay as this dude whose name I don't even know. So yeah, sorry. Temporary, I know you want Shadow of the Erdtree. You're gonna have to vote. You're gonna have to vote for that one yourself. Sorry about it. I gotta go with the cosplay. You know what I mean? Soda Boy, was your birthday 2 weeks ago on the dot. All right, nice. Ichiban, is that this character's name? Okay, right. Ichiban, nice. I heard the transition in Dragon's Dogma 2 to the actual version is really cool. Wait, transition to the actual version? What do you mean? I'm not sure. Birthday was November 8. Okay, we have quite a few November babies here. Let's go. All right. What is the next category? Best action adventure. I mean, it feels so silly being like, oh, I gotta give it to Astrobot, and I've not freaking played the game yet. But hey, I bet most people that are voting in these categories have not played the majority of the games that are here. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one to Astrobot. I'm gonna give this to Astrobot. Silent Hill 2 then? I mean, I also have not played Silent Hill 2. So I'm gonna give it to Astrobot. Come on now. ZK, what's good? Wait, ZK, did you just sub on Twitch? I didn't get notified. Hold on, let me see. Maybe it hasn't come through yet. It might take a second for it to come through. Trust me, Steven, you will love Astrobot. I'm sure I will, especially with all the PlayStation references. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna have a great time. Let's see. My sister has the same birthday because we are twins. Nice. Temporary, yes, I am working up to Game of the Year. We have cast 13 out of 29, so 16 more categories left. I think Astrobot will sweep a lot of categories. How many was it nominated in? I think 4? Oh wait, no. It was nominated for Best Family Game, Best Action Adventure, Game of the Year, Best Direction, and was it nominated for Best Score as well or nah? It's either 4 or 5. Why isn't it 30? I think the 30th one is the Player's Choice Awards, and that one has a slightly different voting system because it's not done by a panel. It's done entirely by players. So yeah. I'm enjoying the way you're doing voting because you're researching the games you're unaware of. I appreciate that. Thank you. Does Astrobot have a new rap? Genuine question. We'll find out. It was nominated for 7. Oh, damn. Okay. There must have been some categories I forgot then. Best action game, Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40,000, or 40k, I guess. I think that's how people usually say it, right? Space Marine 2. So Black Myth Wukong was one of my most anticipated games of this year, specifically because of the trailer they showed during the Game Awards last year. I thought that just the action we were seeing combined with the soundtrack is what really sold it for me. I just thought this game was going to be sick. I really want to play it. I am going to check it out. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It's just another Call of Duty to me. I mean, at this point, like, I can't imagine there not being a current Call of Duty, but I also don't see them as anything special. So nothing against Call of Duty. I just don't look at it as like anything particularly special. Helldivers 2, we have spoken a bit about that as well. Stellar Blade, this is the first nomination we're seeing for Stellar Blade. As far as I know, it's sort of similar to Nier Automata. if I said that right, Automata. I'm not actually too certain about Stellar Blade and what it's like. All I know is that, you know, the character model is, you know, very spicy, you know what I mean? The Guna game, exactly. And then we have Warhammer 40k, which I didn't even know was coming out with a video game, because I'm used to it being like the sort of tabletop game. But I do have a few friends that have been playing it and really liking it. I mean, out of these 5, I'm personally going to give it to Black Myth Wukong. And I do think that Black Myth is most likely to win in this category as well. If not Black Myth, I don't know who else would win. I think Black Myth will probably win this one, honestly. Yeah. All right. Next category. COD was actually fire though this year for the first time since like 4 years. You know what? I feel like that's something I hear quite frequently. Not to say that like that's not true, but I do feel like every year that there is a new Call of Duty, people say this is the best it's been for a while, and then a few months later, they're not really talking about it like that anymore. But hey, maybe. Call of Duty is the 2K of shooting games. Yeah, it is that sort of yearly release type thing. Yeah, no, absolutely. I do know that like Battlefield at one point tried to be the yearly release thing, but it just couldn't keep up. Black Myth will win Game of the Year, baby. We'll see. It helps that I released day 1 on Game Pass. Wait, man, what released on day 1 on Game Pass? Black Ops 6 is good, but I can't lie, the zombies mode is not good. Oh, okay. Right. It's called the Call of Duty cycle. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find the graphics. Wait, Call of Duty cycle meme. Open image and new tab. Alright. November, go crazy over how good the new COD is. January, enjoy the game. February, hate the game like everyone else. March, say that the older game is not the best game. May, go crazy about the next COD jail. This is it. This is what happens every single time. Oh man. Alright. It's scary how accurate this always is. I can't lie, as an avid COD player, it's the best COD for the first 2 weeks, then it's forgotten. Arkham Sweep on best VR/AR. I'm not a VR player, so I have no dog in this race. We saying Batman though? Is that the one? Is that the one people are saying like, yo, this one is gonna sweep it? What are we thinking? I'll vote Batman because the Penguin show was fire. Fair. You should get a VR headset. Maybe one day. I do have space for it, actually. I could, but we'll see. I have seen some like funny clips of VR gaming, so maybe next year's the year. But I don't know. I mean, next year is definitely the year I'm getting whatever the next Nintendo console is, because I went this entire like Switch generation without one. So whatever they release next year, they are going to announce it next year. I will get that. But as far as VR, it's possible. You do not have the space for VR. Is this not enough space? There's not enough. Like, maybe. I don't know. I might crash into some stuff though. That is true. You will stop using it in 1 year. Fair. All right, let's give it to Batman. Just cause. No real reason. Just cause. I had 5,000 hours on Splatoon 2 since it came out. My goodness. All right, then. All right. I don't even have 1,000 hours on any game. Enough space for the gritty, not enough space for VR. All right, best mobile game. AFK Journey. Is that away from keyboard Journey? I know about AFK Arena. What's AFK Journey? Balatro, which I only found out was also on mobile a couple of days ago. I thought it was a console game exclusively. I didn't know it was also on mobile. Oh, and on PC, of course. Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, Withering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. What's with this dash they just have at the beginning of it? Yo, Mo Chocolate saying Rebirth and Astrobot got my most votes. Let's freaking go. Shout out to Mo Chocolate with the super chat. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Nice. Yeah, it's looking like Astrobot is going to be getting the most votes from me this year. Yeah, no other games so far I've actually voted for more than once. But shout out to Mo Chocolate. The one, the only. The man, the myth, the legend. Let's go. I'm gonna vote for Balatro on this one because I've seen a lot of good things. And actually, Beansley, whose birthday is today, gifted me Balatro a few months ago. I have yet to open it, but I do appreciate it. So there you go. Balatro. Done. ZK, careful. No spoilers. If you open it once, you will not put it down ever for Balatro, yeah? Fair. Alright, let's see. Previous. Best debut indie game. Oh, I'm voting for Animal Well. Just because it's Donkey's like studio. I know he didn't like actually make the game. I can't remember the name of the guy who made the game, but I have seen did see when he was included in his video. And yeah, it's like basically a one-man studio. He did get some help with things, but I always respect when someone just has this passion project and it's this like really in-depth game. So I'm gonna vote for Animal Well on this one. Does anyone else have any thoughts on what should win it though? The first quintuple A game. Gotta support your colleagues. Exactly. Oh crap, the chat's frozen on stream. See, this is I don't know what it is. Mo Chocolate with the super chat saying time ago for content creator of the year. I appreciate you, Mo. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, since the chat is frozen on screen, let me just go ahead and put it back to the regular old YouTube chat. There we go. Animal Well is so good, man. It's the most innovative Metroidvania game in my opinion. It's so good and has some stupid hidden secrets. Okay, that seems like a lot of fun. I voted Balatro for this. Okay, fair. Pacific Drive? Tell me more. What's up with Pacific Drive? Balatro wins this for me, but Balatro also wins Game of the Year for me. I have 100%ed it. It's so innovative. It looks really fun. I don't understand what's going on anytime I see it, but it does look fun. Nothing wrong with the OG chat though. I know, right? This is just telling me like, yo, mate, that maybe don't multi-stream to Twitch. But I'm like, I wanted to try it. I wanted to give it a go. You went with Plucky Squire. Okay, Worthy. Okay, fair. Are you gonna look at the gameplay for Pacific Drive? You know what? Yeah, that's a shout. Why not? Let's give it a go. Pacific Drive. Okay, so oh wait, survival game. I was expecting it to be well, a driving game. Duh. All
right, so just got this game. Yes.
All right, Rad Brad. Shout out to you. I'm gonna mute you just a little bit, not completely, just a little bit.
Oh, well, you can interact with even putting it in drive.
Wait, it's a first-person game.
Let's go.
And they did say it's a survival game, so resource management, I don't know, maybe stuff like hunger management. I guess, you know, you have a car, maybe you have to manage how much fuel you find, all that stuff. But I've not heard of this game at all, so...
Can I please take this tire off?
Oh, this is a game for the gearheads. The gearheads out here, the people who like are really into cars. Okay. You can like mod it and all that stuff.
I like the way they just kind of slap it.
Oh, is that like painting the car? Okay.
But now I've still got the crap.
It looks interesting. Oh wait, is that a wooden panel? I was a bit confused. I was like, why is it like brown instead of?
For lightning bolts. Or
I think it's like a wooden panel, like at the bottom there. Okay, it looks interesting. Looks interesting. That's our limited research into it. Is it just fancy my summer car? Perhaps, perhaps. But there we go. I'm going for Animal Well on that one. Is Brightlegs still okay, or did he return to the wild? I won't lie, it's been a while since... Actually, no, it hasn't. I went to see Brightlegs just about a month ago, and he's doing alright, you know. Neopets has been doing their thing, you know, so shout out to them. But yeah, Brightlegs, he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. He's all good. There are different anomalies, like one where you're randomly, where your hood will just pop up when you're driving. Okay, it's like random events that can happen and stuff. Okay, okay. You have to remember to put your e-brake on so your car won't roll away when you park. Fair, fair. Temporary asking, what are my thoughts on Ice Spice being in Fortnite? I mean, I was talking about this, I think yesterday or the day before. I don't really understand it, aside from the fact that obviously she is very popular with young people and Fortnite is trying to stay hip. I thought maybe they would have done an event type thing with her, like how they did with Travis Scott. Did Travis Scott get a skin when he had his like event? Same like with Ariana Grande. Did they get skins, or were they just like NPCs in the game? Okay, he actually got a skin. Okay, in that case, it makes sense then. It makes sense. She's a very popular artist among young people. You know, people are gonna want to play as her. I wonder if she will do something like actually stream herself playing the game, or maybe have a video of herself playing, because I haven't seen anything to indicate that she cares one bit about Fortnite. But the truth is the same of the other artists, so fair. They got skins. They've just done Juice WRLD as well. Is Juice WRLD... Someone said I skipped one. Did I actually? Oh, I thought I already did this one. Debut indie game and then... Oh, okay. All right. I get you. All right. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, with Juice WRLD, I heard that he's an NPC. Like, you can't actually choose him as a skin. Or is Juice WRLD a skin? Fortnite skins be tweaking. Fortnite is so strange at this point. There's a Snoop Dogg mansion point of interest. Really? Okay. Every time I hear of Ice Spice, I think of the vid with her and Sanat where he asks her to freestyle and then she just twerks. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah. On one hand, yeah, it's hard to be put on the spot. On the other hand, you're a rapper. Like, even if it's not good, just try. You know what I mean? So yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. He's coming later this week. Oh, the Juice WRLD skin. Okay, then that's fair. With that one, I think it is a bit more interesting because obviously with Juice WRLD having passed away, he has no way of consenting to his likeness being used in Fortnite. So I you know, it's his estate that is saying, oh, go ahead and do this. I personally would not want my likeness to be put in a game without my permission after I've died. But it's up to what the people who take care of your estate do, isn't it? So it is what it is. On that note, could you give us a freestyle, yeah? Not today. Maybe during the Game Awards stream. Maybe during that one, you know? Not today, though. Not today. Chestnut, what's good? We are currently voting for the different categories in the Game Awards. That's what we're doing. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming through. Regular guy saying, when is your next Fortnite video? You can't hide from it forever. I did have an idea to like revisit Fortnite after all these years and see how the game's changed. So never say never on that one. Speaking of which, Never is nominated for Best Independent Game. This is a game I had in my wish list because I thought the trailer for it looked really cool. I can't remember when I first saw the trailer. It may have been at the Game Awards last year. Let me quickly show you what this looks like. I just thought it looked really, like, beautiful, honestly. I didn't even know it came out yet. Now that being said, I do want to see gameplay, so I'm gonna look at a gameplay video after. How did the little one survive though? Asking the real questions. So yeah, this got me interested in it, but obviously there's no gameplay there, so we don't have any idea what the game's like. So now that the game's out, let's actually see what it looks like. All right, this is the gameplay trailer. It came out 5 months ago. I must have missed this because I didn't see it. Alright, looking like a 2D side scroller. This music is it's just it feels like a vibe, you know? As far as gameplay, not much is happening though. I can't lie. We're just walking. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. The animation is really great. Is that the big one that like died in the first trailer, or is that the little one and it grew up? Interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna eat that deer, bro. Yeah, yeah, I had no idea this actually released, but it looks really good. That being said, we gotta support Animal Well. You know, it's Donkey. What can I say? What can I say? I'm voting for Animal Well. UFO 50 and Loralee and the Laser Eyes. These are two games I've also not heard of, actually. Best woke game these days. UFO? What is UFO 50? I've not heard of that. Wait a minute. UFO 50. A video game collection, apparently. It's about a fictional game dev, and you play their game catalog of 50 games and learn the story. It's like 50 full-ass games too, by the way. Okay, this sounds pretty interesting. The announcement trailer was 7 years ago? So what? Did it take that long to make? Is it because there are actually 50 games that it took that long? That's kind of crazy. What am I voting for? For Game of the Year? We shall see. But I mean, it's probably going to be Astrobot, if I'm being honest. That's probably what it is. Let me see this UFO 50 thing. This is so interesting. So yeah, you have this collection of 50 games, but it's also sounding like there's a story about like the game dev as well, which is a really interesting approach. And you see like a lot of, you know, a lot of the games are like inspired by other like retro games. You have sort of the beat 'em up style. There was some side scrolling stuff. You have kind of the, I don't even know what you'd call the category of game where like you're shooting like projectiles. I don't know what this category of game is even called. Like not really. No, SOCOM isn't a game I'm thinking of. But you know, like those shooter type games. It looks interesting. Contra is what I was thinking of. Contra, yeah, IMC, you got it, you got it. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, honestly, that looked really impressive. I can't lie. That looked really impressive. Oh, get a phone call. Let me just real quick mute that. This game will flop. Why? Because of how many games are included in it. Bruh. Let's see. Rest in peace, Matt Pat. He would have loved this. Be right back in oh, we'll see you in a little bit, Kevin. Sad news, Balatro not on the Play Store. Like the Apple? Wait, no, not Apple Play Store. The Google Play Store? So is it only on iOS then for mobile? Or what? Alright. Previous. It literally got nominated for Game of the Year. What do you mean? It will flop. It evidently hasn't. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, it probably did pretty well if it's been nominated, to be fair. Best community support. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. Well, we've got to vote for Fortnite because they added Ice Spice recently. That is really them supporting the community like no other. So, yeah, we give it that? Fortnite? Yeah? Regular guy saying, what time is the Game Awards? The UK time is 12:30 a.m. on the 13th of December. The award show is on the 12th for like people in America and stuff. But technically in the UK, it's the 13th of December and it's 12:30 a.m. I will be streaming it. We will be up, or at least I and whoever else in Europe is here with me will be up that late. It's gonna be No Man's Sky. Probably. I'm impressed seeing how much they keep adding to No Man's Sky over all these years. But we vote for Fortnite, sorry. The big get bigger, the rich get richer, all that stuff. Yeah. I wonder what No Man's Sky added. There was a expansion that they announced at the last year's Game Awards. So that might be, you know, the most recent one, but they could have also released one in the middle of the year. I'm not too sure. Last year's Game Awards went wrong in every way possible. You think so? How so? How so? Like, I do know that the... it was pretty bad with how much they rushed the speakers. And it was jam-packed with ads. That being said, it's always jam-packed with ads. So when I'm comparing it to itself, it wasn't much worse than it usually is. So I wouldn't say it was a disaster, but if you're not expecting what it is, if you're expecting a show that's just recognizing the actual games, then yeah, I definitely could see why you'd be disappointed, because it is pretty much the game ads featuring some awards being given out. The speaker just got on stage and the Wrap It Up music started playing. Yeah, I get you. I get you. The only change they need is to allow the winners to speak. That is all. The ads and all that isn't an issue. Just let the winner speak. Yeah, I do agree. Like, give them 2 minutes. Give them 2 minutes, you know, instead of like the 30 to 45 maybe seconds they got. Give them 2 minutes. Let them say their piece. It doesn't matter if they're waffling and rambling. Like, you're giving them an award to recognize them. You should give them the stage and let them say what they have to say. So yeah, I definitely think that. I think we shouldn't take the Game Awards seriously. Like, they're fun, but they also mean zilch plus nada. Yeah, no, agreed. That's my attitude to it. Like, we can have fun watching them, and seeing, you know, the game trailers and seeing what other like stuff they have, live performances and stuff, so we can enjoy that. But realistically, what does it mean for a game to win Game of the Year? Like, did you like it? Okay, then that's fine. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. Give them 2 minutes, and for God's sake, get rid of the screen that says "Get off the stage." It's so disrespectful. So the like Wrap It Up screen, I think that probably is like kind of common at awards shows, just as a warning to say, hey, your time is like coming up. Because that is like, that's not just at the Game Awards. That happens at a lot of like shows, not even just award shows, but any show where you have people coming up to speak. There's usually like some kind of timer saying like, yo, in order for us to keep on schedule, you have to finish up. So yeah, it did say wrap it up, which isn't as bad as get off the stage. So that's my thoughts on that. I made all these games, I own their companies. Nice calculus. I believe you. Ultimately, the Game Awards is the most unofficial award ceremony. They still deserve to be given enough time for a proper speech though. Yeah, agreed. Best ongoing, we have Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. Fortnite again, because the ice spike, yeah, right, Simi, say this word for word. The only one of these games I've ever played is Fortnite, and I will say it is kind of impressive that after 7 years of Fortnite Battle Royale, they are still as big as they are. I will give it to Fortnite, even though I don't play Fortnite anymore. So yeah, there you go. Not because of the Ice Spice yet. Oscars are notorious for playing the music to make people end their speeches. Yeah, no, legit. Like, all award shows do it to an extent. I think the problem is that with the Game Awards, it just felt egregious because of how many ad breaks there were, how long the ad breaks were, and then time being spent on things that just weren't that important to the people watching the show. You know, you let Matthew McConaughey announce that he's going to be voicing a character in a game sometime in the future, a game we don't even actually have like the proper title for, but then you don't let the winner of, you know, best indie game speak for more than 30 seconds. You know, that's like what the main problem was, in my opinion. If they can balance it better, then I think there will still be complaints. There will always be complaints, but it will feel less disrespectful. Games for Impact, Closer to Distance, Indica, Never, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kenzura, Zao. Okay, we have 6 nominees in this one. For Life is Strange Double Exposure, I did see that some people were not as happy with the story for this one. I'm not 100% clear on what it was about it that people weren't a fan of. But yeah, I've heard like a lot of mixed things about the new Life is Strange. Sneaky Girl saying, I heard Indica was good. This game, I'm actually kind of curious about this game because these are like live action pictures. So like, what is the actual game? Indica. Trying to search it up. A third-person adventure game. All right, let me look at a gameplay trailer. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check out a gameplay trailer.
It's hard to imagine a
All right, pause the music. Let's see.
place more distant from adventure than a convent.
Okay, so it is like an actual like game. I do wonder why the poster there was a bunch of like live action. G-Fel, I can't tell. Is this ironic or is this serious?
The heroine of this story, if it were up to her, would have preferred to stay within its walls.
I'm saying, what's that camera at the beginning? Didn't need to see that camera. I think I missed it. Hold on, I'm starting again. What did I miss?
It's hard to imagine a place more distant.
Oh, this angle, yeah. This is the angle. This is the angle that they that you actually play the whole game in. Because it is the gameplay trailer. You know, they do it like this so that we can see into the inner thoughts of the main character through her nostrils. So, you know, it makes some players uncomfortable, but it is a unique experience, and I think we should respect the decision of the developers on this one, honestly.
From adventure than a convent.
All right, G-Fel, understood. Oh my god.
The heroine of this story, if it were up to her, would have preferred to stay within its walls. However, destiny had something different in store for her.
Wait, what did that say? Deliver the letter. Kevin, this is Indica. This was one of the games nominated for Games for Impact. Deliver the letter to Father Herman at the Danilov Monastery.
Open it.
Okay, G-Fel, chill with the woke stuff now. I guess it's a joke, but bruh.
Open it. Open it.
See what I mean? That angle is actually in the gameplay. It is.
Open it. Open it. How did that happen? First, you got pushed out of your house, and then out of the monastery.
This looks so interesting, especially like with all the angles and stuff like that. It's so interesting.
And if, by chance, you were to kill someone and go to jail, sooner or later you'd get pushed out of there as well. So where now? Huh? So many options.
Oh, That was interesting. That I'm not certain how the game works, but it looks like it's an experience, like a unique experience. You know what I mean? I'm actually curious about that. That looks interesting. That looks interesting. None of that looks legible. This game is a fever dream. So many questions. Yeah, like same energy or same vibes as Kevin. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was interesting. Wait, where was it? Here. Was this well received? Indica. Why are there no reviews? Okay, there are like these reviews here, but all right, let me quickly see the Metacritic on it. 80. Okay. All right. That looks interesting. I'm kind of curious about that game now. I kind of want to add that to my what's that Hitler? No, that was what's that actor's name again? This dude. I kind of want to add that to my backlog to now. Hold on. Indica, that looks really interesting. Willem Dafoe, that's it. Willem Dafoe, aka the GOAT. For real, for real. Ragdoll Physics R game. How many games are in the backlog? Oh my goodness. So many games are in the backlog. I mean, this is my backlogged account. Let me add that to the wish list. If we go on my profile. Okay, so alright, games I've played that came out this year. Silent Hill, The Short Message, not Silent Hill 2. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Banishes Ghost of New Eden, which I abandoned, and Content Warning. I played a little bit of that with my friends. So yeah, not many games that came out this year that I've actually played, honestly. So a bit lacking. But if I show my like actual wish list, well, backlog is specifically games that I own, that I want to play and have yet to play. So we have these ones: Alan Wake, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, Enslaved: Odyssey to the West, which is based on the same story, obviously Odyssey to the West, that Black Myth Wukong is. Metal Gear Solid 4, 3, Bloodborne, Jak 2 and Jak 3. Hotline Miami 2, honestly, I'm not going to play that. At this point, I'm probably not going to play it. And then we have my wish list, which is very long. Oh, only 2 pages. Not as long as I thought it was, honestly. But yeah, loads of games on here. I do have Cyberpunk now, so that should really move to the backlog instead of the wish list, because I do actually have Cyberpunk. But yeah, that's what's up with that. Am I noticing a strong lack of shadow generations? What is the meaning of this? Oh, it was there. You just didn't see it. It was there. It was there. Trust. I'm gonna go for Indica just because that looked weird as hell, and it looks kind of interesting. I can't lie. Looks kind of interesting. So yeah. Let's see. Add Undertale. I've already played Undertale. You can see my playthrough over on my my VODs channel, ! VODs. You can see my whole playthrough of. Oh wait, no, not Undertale. I was thinking of what's that? Hollow Knight. I was thinking of that. I don't have a VOD of Undertale. I played Undertale on back when I was streaming on Facebook, so the VODs are not available, unfortunately. But yeah, you can see me play Hollow Knight if you wish. Innovation and accessibility. I wouldn't know. I have not played any of these games, and I don't use any accessibility controls when it comes to playing these games. I feel like it'd just be kind of disrespectful for me to vote in this one, considering I have absolutely no dog in this fight whatsoever. So let's go to the next one. Parappa is goated, other than the fact that the voice actor scammed some fans. Alright, that's a story I'm gonna have to look into. Play Shovel Knight, King of Cards. Oh, okay. I've played Shovel Knight, but not is King of Cards like an expansion? Let's give it to Star Wars Outlaws because that game got a battering, so it had a tough time. You know what? Well, is that the only category that it was nominated for? The Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah, it's a bit peak. You know what, mate? You know what? I will vote. I will vote for Star Wars Outlaws. Hopefully, it does have some good accessibility options. Oh yeah. Which blonde are we giving it to? Okay, so we have three blonde ladies. All right, so Brianna White, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Who does she play? Let's actually look that up. Brianna White, FF7. Who does she play? Aerith. And who is Aerith? Oh, this character. I recognize this character. I recognize this. No, show the character. That's what I clicked on. Anyway, I do recognize Aerith. Okay. Who else was there? There was Hannah Tell, Life is Strange. Does she play... Is it Max? Yeah, she plays Max in Life is Strange. Okay. Humbly Gonzalez, who I'm guessing plays the main character in Star Wars Outlaws. Luke Roberts, who I'm guessing also plays the main character in Silent Hill 2. And then Melina Juergens, who plays Senua in Cinema Saga Hellblade 2. I'm just gonna give it to Melina Juergens because not only... I believe she also sings the soundtrack. That might not be correct, but let's see. Melina Juergens. I swear she did like singing at the last Game Awards of like the actual like main theme. Hold on, let me verify this. Videos. No, not best performer. Game Awards 2023. Okay, Hellblade Game Awards 2023. I voted Luke Roberts because he's hot. Okay, wait. We have this here. Am I imagining that this is that she was singing, or because I at this point I don't even know. It might have been all in my imagination, but I believe she was there. I don't know. Anyway, I'm voting for her anyway. She can get my one down. Who are these people? They're voice actors, you know, like we're not gonna recognize their faces as much because their faces typically aren't part of the game unless the game uses like actual facial modeling based on them, which is happening a lot more these days. But yeah. Isn't this the only category with Hellblade 2? It might be. Wasn't there one more though? I feel like it was nominated for 2 things. Okay, yeah, best audio design. Best audio design. If you don't know a game show, if you don't make a game show episode on GTA 6, there's something wrong with you. Exclamation point game show in the chat. Best audio design. Yeah, I mean, again, I wouldn't know because I have not been here or I have not like played these. But I'm voting for Astrobot because I'm just fanboying for Astrobot at this point. So there we go. Petition for Tamago to make his own version of Club Penguin and make it so good that it becomes a nominee at the Game Awards. Onk is picking Astrobot. Astrobot has the best sounder. You think so? Okay, have you played the other ones though? Have you played the other ones? That's the thing you gotta say. This I would give to Silent Hill. Oh, Kevin, did you play it? What did you think? It'd be cool if games went full in with the sound design. My ears hurt. What do you mean, like going full in? Do you feel like they don't do that currently? Play the Simpsons game on stream sometimes. Calculus, I have played the entirety of the Simpsons game on stream. You can catch the VOD over on my VOD's channel. Yeah, you can actually like see the whole playthrough of that game on my VOD's channel. Let's see. It actually uses the PS5 controller speak as well. Oh, Astrobot. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true because I remember Astro's Playroom did that because it's a whole thing of trying to showcase the power of the DualSense. So that does make sense. What happened to Box Critters? I swear I haven't seen that game in a while. I think it's like the open like alpha it was in has closed, so now they're like still developing the game. Last thing I saw, I was notified on Twitter actually that there were considerations of adding like NFT related stuff to it, which didn't sound great to me, but you have to wait and see what actually happens. I don't know what the status of Box Critters is at this point, honestly. Play the other 23 Simpsons games. I saw that recommendation in the Discord, Boy. Oh, there was a message I wanted to read. There was something I thought was interesting. Oh yeah, you were saying, I mean, having more detailed sound design. My ears hurt. I feel like a lot of games these days actually do like a lot with sound design. You know, a game I'm thinking of, which maybe isn't the first thing people would think of, is something like God of War Ragnarok, where every like, you know, I watched a video on the Foley of God of War Ragnarok. In fact, let me quickly pull that up. Yeah, here it is. And I just thought it was like really excellent. Like, if I just mute that quick. I know it's funny that I'm muting a...
These are actually just toilet blunders.
That confused me so much. All right, you know what? Just because this is interesting, let's quickly just see the intro of this. Let me unmute it.
These are actually just toilet blunders.
Meet Joanna Fang, Foley artist for PlayStation Studios and a master at sonically translating our world through works like God of War Ragnarok.
You know what I mean? Like, just stuff like that. I feel like there's already a lot of effort that gets put into the sound design of a lot of the biggest games these days, and even some indie games. So I think they do go full in with sound design on games. I really think they do. Alan Wake 2 felt like it went all in. Alan Wake 2, yeah, I think, did that win sound design last year, or was it that like sort of cartoon game that won it? The one that unfortunately, after winning like debut indie game of the year or just indie game of the year, the studio got shut down. I still don't understand that. Where can I vote? thegameawards.com. Literally just go to thegameawards.com. You can cast your votes. I was gonna play Box Critters just for the Simi sunglasses. It's too late, unfortunately. Just about 4 or 5 years too late. It was really cool to have those sunglasses added in though, I can't lie. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush. And yeah, it was sad that they shut down. That's something I do want to talk about when it comes to the actual Game Awards stream, because I hope that during some of the speeches, we will have developers actually speak to the difficulties that the gaming industry has been facing over the last year, and not just kind of brush over it as though it didn't happen, because there have been so many layoffs within the gaming industry and studio shutdowns that it almost feels weird not to talk about it at the biggest gaming recognition event of the year. So yeah, I still think the GOAT of game design is the first Animal Crossing game. They used everything from nature in the game for respective audio in the game. Okay, so it was all like recorded naturally, right? Like actual sounds from outside. That's cool. Chestnut, yes, my real name is Simi. You can call me Simi, you can call me Tamago. Whatever floats your boat. Video game adaptations are happening more, at least, which is cool. Do you mean like video game adaptations of games to like TV shows and movies? Stuff like that? They're happening more, they're happening much better as well. Because there were always video game adaptations to other mediums. But they used to not be that good. So nowadays we get some pretty good ones. So yeah. All right, let's see what the next category is. We only have 5 left to vote in. Best Score and Music. We have Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, ReFantazio, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. So I've heard some songs from Stellar Blade, and honestly, they were pretty good. So I might go for that one. I'm not even gonna lie. I might actually go for that one. Stellar Blade soundtrack actually seems really good to me. For people in the chat, what do you think is the best? Hi-Fi Rush was saved. It got bought by Grafton, the makers of PUBG. Like the team was saved, or the game itself? Because the game is already out. Or what do you mean? Regular guy. I have not seen any Sonic movie yet, actually. Not watched a single one. I think, like, for me, so I've never been that into Sonic. I've played a few Sonic games, but I've never been that into it. So I just never saw the movie. But also, I didn't even watch the Mario movie either, and I have played that quite a lot. So yeah, I have yet to see those. Shocks me that Persona 3 Reload wasn't in here. Maybe because Persona 3 Reload is a remaster, right? Did they like redo the songs, or are the songs the same? Because that might explain why it's not here. Best score in music is very interesting. It seems like a certain hedgehog-oriented game was ignored. Just me. Why is it always games I've never played? I mean, it's gonna be like that unless you are literally keeping up with every game across every genre that's coming out. You know, like for most people that vote in this, they're only gonna have experience with a handful of the games they're voting for, which is why really you shouldn't vote in every category if you haven't played them. You shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. You should just go to the categories that you play the most and just vote in that one. But that is why the community votes hardly count towards which ones actually win. They mainly rely on people within the industry to choose who wins. So yeah, this voting stuff, this is just for them to appease us, you know, like, in The Simpsons, right? The Simpsons intro where Marge is driving and Maggie is next to her. Hold on. Let me get the exact image I'm talking about, yeah? All right, open image, new tab. There we go. So we are Maggie in this situation. We have no control over what actually happens. We're just being told, like, hey, we're driving the car. We're not driving the car. Okay, we're not driving the car. Marge is driving the car. But it's still fun to pretend, isn't it? It's still fun. So that's what we do. You can just say placebo effect. That's not the placebo effect. Placebo effect is when you... That's specifically to do with like thinking something's gonna have an effect on you, and so you improve as a result of thinking it's gonna have an effect on you. You get the effects you expect to have. Did you use this example with someone else recently? Because it feels so specific. I didn't use this with someone else recently, but it is an example that I always have on my mind whenever it comes to things like this. Lil bro got the unplugged controller. Exactly. People make fun of the Game Awards every year and watch every year. Wii U 92. Exactly. That's just how it goes. All right, we've earned Stellar Blade on that one. Let's go. What else we got? Best art direction, we have Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, Metaphor Refantasio, and Never. Honestly, I'm gonna give this one to Never, just because of how pretty it looked in the trailer. That's why I'm gonna give it to it. I see Temporary saying Shadow of the Erd Tree. Other people saying Never. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it does have a very unique style. I actually feel like this is one category where 2D games have a bit more of an advantage, because I think they can be more expressive and show more of a personal art direction than a lot of other games can. Temporary saying I'm really out here fighting my corner. All right, how many more categories? Only 3 more. Metaphor all the way. Hold on, let me actually see what Metaphor looks like. Let me see what that game looks like. Oh, it's also in this category. I didn't even need to go back. Okay. Metaphor Refantasio. Oh, this is also a like a 2D. Well, it looks like cell shaded 3D. All right, let's quickly see this gameplay trailer. I've got so many tabs open. Let's close some of these. I think I just closed the Metaphor trailer. There we go.
It's a story about a world very different from ours.
Tis a world where all people are equal.
Wait, this says the Game Awards on it. I guess this trailer played like last year then.
No conflict exists, much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
To put it another way, this is a fantasy.
King is dead.
Without an heir to wear the crown.
It's got that like typical like anime style, you know, the Atlas style as well. Only I've played Persona 4 Golden on PS Vita and Catherine. So those are the two Atlas games I've played.
The royal magic.
The fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. You can only blame your king's weakness.
So yeah, it has their usual style and it looks good. It looks good. But I'm personally more impressed by Never. I think just because it's more unique. I've seen it before. You know what I mean?
Who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength.
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Welcome one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for the
This music is good though. I get why I was nominated for score.
Among the populace might be king.
Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing when every day they cheat and abuse us.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
Seems like the most like epic story of all time, you know what I mean? Like that's the vibe this is giving me.
Purity, followed by the differences that make us who we are.
There was a plot in his life. One I wish I'd written out sooner.
You're no ray of hope.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Okay, okay. Oh, was it like an Xbox? Okay, no, it was a console exclusive for Xbox. That's cool. That's cool. Kind of getting Hades vibes from this art style. Okay, I see what you mean. You know, I suppose it's that like sort of detailed line work, 2D style. Which is funny because like Never is like the opposite because there's no line work at all on it. Yeah, that looks good. I would understand someone voting for that. But personally, I'm still going to give it to Never when it comes to art direction. It's autumn, not fall. It was not an Xbox exclusive. Oh, so I guess they just didn't advertise that it was on PS3 as well then? Is it on PS? Oh, why did I say PS3? Is it on like PlayStation? It is. Okay, yeah, that's strange. That's strange. I guess just for marketing purposes, they were like, just say it's on Xbox. PS3, yeah. All right, what else have we got? Best narrative. Yeah, I mean, literally this will be me guessing. For people who have played these games that are about to come up, which one had the best story to you? You gotta let me know. I mean, apparently Silent Hill's story like is a classic. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if that one wins. Then again, I swear it's just a remake. Isn't the story the same? Same as with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, like, isn't the story the same as it's always been? Because it's Final Fantasy VII, which is a game that already came out. Or did they change the story a bit? It should be Astrobot for best narrative. You've heard it's not the same, actually. Okay. Okay. That's fair. Samir saying infinite wealth for me. Okay then. Okay. Persona 3 was snubbed. Persona 3 is a remake as well, right? Wait, Kim saying never mind, it is? It is? Okay. Fair. Play X for Bot again. Can't remember a horror game stream before. I have streamed some horror games. I did Soma. I did Alien Isolation. I also did like a Silent Hill, like the whatever that most recent one that wasn't Silent Hill 2 was. A lot of people say Metaphor. I might go for Metaphor in this one then. I'll go for Metaphor. Why not? Why not? So if Metaphor ReFantazio was made by Atlas, and Atlas also makes Persona 3, that means that Atlas has like 2 games they've released this year, right? So they've been busy. They've been busy. All right, now we're coming to best game direction and then best game of the year. Resident Evil 7. You're right, Scrub. I also played that. On stream. That's another horror game. So, best game direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. So, this one is about, like, you know, we're actually trying to recognize the people leading the team. So not just the game itself, but who do you think, like, oh, it must have taken a lot to really put this game together in the way it was done. Has to be Shadow of the Erdtree. Poppy's Playtime. What, are you saying this one looks like it? This feels very Balatro or Astrobot. I think because of how unique Balatro is, I might be tempted to give it to that, because I feel like they sort of reinvented solitaire in a way. And it's, you know, it's quite sensational. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people are really liking it. Wukong took a lot, bro. Wukong looks very cool. Only thing is, would you describe it as innovative? Would you describe it as innovative? That's the only thing I'm wondering. It isn't solitaire, it's blackjack. Oh, is it really? Like 21 blackjack or a different kind? Probably a different kind, right? It has to be more complicated than that. But that's fair, that's fair. Best game direction should actually name the game directors, right? Why does it just name the companies? I think... Here's the thing, right? I understand that. Like, oh, why doesn't it name, like, the person who, like, directed the game? I get that. But this is true with movies, but I'll just keep it to gaming specifically. Yes, you have the game director, who's the person, like, leading the game overall. But they are not, like, solely responsible for how the game turns out in terms of, like, the vision of the game, right? They're the person leading it, but there's so many people involved in directing the game, even if they're not the game director, that I kind of feel like it's maybe better that they don't just name one person. Because I do think, you know, there is a tendency when it comes to projects like games, movies, TV shows, these massive collaborative projects, to try and figure out who's the one person who made this happen. And it does lead to all the other people who are absolutely key in bringing the vision to life kind of getting sidelined. So in this sense, you know, they're naming the development team, you know, Team Asobi, Local Thunks / Playstack, Game Science. I think that probably is a better approach to have. That's my thoughts on that anyway. That's what I think. More, isn't it poker? More like Texas Hold'em. Oh, but now we can't decide on what game Balatro is most like. See, that's how you know it's unique. That's how you know it's unique, because it's not like anything else. It truly is innovative. 7 years in the making. Metaphor was in. Won my vote because it shows easily. Oh, that's true. Wait, no. Was that the game I looked up and it said that it was first announced? No, that was UFO 50 that said it was first announced 7 years ago. Time ago game studio dropping when? To be announced. TBA. Alan Wake 2, last year's winner, clears all of these though. Hot damn. Sort of like poker and blackjack put together. Okay. Fair. And my ears hurt saying Balatro is on the Google Play Store. Okay. So I think it was IMC that was saying that he couldn't find it on Play Store, right? So apparently it is there. Apparently. Sonic Bro saying that's very fair, but also I feel like this has a side effect of making it harder for new creatives to make a name for themselves in the industry. If it doesn't show the actual name, I suppose. I do wonder if gaming is an industry where name recognition is as important as in other industries. When I think of like sort of auteur game directors where we know their names, I think of Hideo Kojima because he made sure he put his name in the credits of his games like 50 times. is it Jeff Blazinski? That's like, you know, the dude behind Gears of War, or Cliff Blazinski, like Cliffy B, I think. You have Neil Druckmann with The Last of Us because he kind of became the face of Naughty Dog in a way. Miyazaki with you know, the From Software games. So there are a few. Right? There are a few like game directors that have made a name for themselves, but I don't think it's as important as in Hollywood, where like that stuff is so entrenched in like who you know. But hey, it might be the same, to be fair. It actually might be the same. Let's see. If I name the studio Tamago Studios, will I get copyright claimed? Yes. You will be taken to court, and it will be brutal. Very, very brutal. Brian Gels, did you become a member? Why is it not showing up on my thing? I feel like I didn't see it. Let me quickly see. Shout out to you though. Try to guess Dragon Ball characters after. I just imagine that being absolutely awful. But Brian, shout out to you. Thanks for becoming a member. Did the notification pop up and I just missed it? Because that might have happened. If so, my bad. But thank you. I do appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Now name movie directors. I can name a whole bunch of movie directors, which I get is like the point, right? That there's not as much name recognition. But yeah, that's the thing I'm saying. I feel like with collaborative endeavors, you know, maybe no one person should be like this person that's held up as they made this, when really they couldn't have made it alone. I don't know. I think it's a discussion worth having. For best game direction, I'm gonna give it to Balatro, just because I think it's very unique to see a card game, you know, and not like a card game in the style of Hearthstone or Gwent from The Witcher, but like a card game based on actual like the 52 deck playing cards, is getting this much buzz. I think it's definitely very unique. I'm giving it my vote. All right, and then Game of the Year. I feel like it's exactly the same as best game direction. Is there any game that's here that's not also here? I think it's exactly the same. Let me double check one more time. Yeah, it is. It is. They are the same. I'm gonna give it to Astrobot because I feel like it's going to be my game of the year, which isn't fair, but whatever, man. Oh man. Temporary saying, now hear me out. I love Shadow of the Erdtree so damn much, but it should not be nominated as Game of the Year. It is not a game. It is a DLC. Same thing with remakes and remasters. Should not be eligible. 100%. I voted Black Myth. Okay, that is interesting. That is interesting, right? So I totally get what you're saying there. That like games, like DLCs, shouldn't be chosen for Game of the Year, and that's why I think they should have their own category. I really think they should have like a category which is best expansion or best DLC. Because yeah, like I wouldn't say it's not a game, because it is a game. It's literally a video game, right? Sure, it's an expansion, and in some cases these expansions can even be standalone. For example, what's it? What? Infamous Last Light. I think is it Infamous Last Light or Infamous First Light? What's that game called? Let me quickly check. Infamous First Light. That was a DLC. That was also standalone, so you could just get it on its own and play it. Let me put it in this view because it will actually work better. Yeah. And so I wouldn't mind if that got nominated for an award, but I think it should have its own category. Those are my personal thoughts on that. Let's see. Elden Ring cannot win. Please imagine working on your game and you get nominated for Game of the Year and lose to a DLC. I get it's a good DLC, but it's not a game. you can't play the DLC on its own. Right, yeah. So same argument that Temp was making. That's fair. Let's see. Okay, this is referring to like the whole idea of like when one person is chosen as like, or hailed as like the creator of something. So you're saying it's true that not one person should get all the credit, but there's an argument to be made that better someone than nobody and just crediting the company. Which I do get that. You know, if you compare it to the film industry, then yeah, it's like, why do it this? There are different industries, but yeah, like if the film industry can recognize individuals, then why can't games? Especially when you do have awards for voice acting and stuff like that. It's like, why can we recognize individuals with voice acting but not game directors specifically? I do get that. I think one of the main differences is I do believe to an extent that in film and TV, the director has much more of a direct impact on what we see in the final product than in video games. I do think that is the case. I can't properly articulate it right now, but I think because games are just so much bigger in scope and so much harder to make than movies. I'll be honest, I think games are way harder to make than movies, and they require more people to actually be good at what they do in order for the final product to be good. That I think the director's input is diminished compared to movie or TV. As a game developer myself, not good in parentheses, it's like only crediting the directors of film rather than the actors of and such. So is that for you? Are you saying that as like an argument for having the award like specifically name the directors, or an argument against? I'm not too sure. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, and Sonic Bro saying it's playable, ain't it? It's a game by definition, but it isn't one considering by most people, which is interesting. Right, about like whether DLC counts as a game. I think they do count as like games, right? I do think they count. I just don't think they should be able to be nominated for Game of the Year. As someone who tried to do game development, solo devs are maniacs. Honestly, solo dev seems crazy. I read Jason Schreier's book. I think it's Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, and he talked about the developer of what's that farming game? Crap, hold on. Farming cozy game. Forgot the name. Stardew Valley. And yeah, like he develops that completely alone. Obviously had some help with like things here and there, but it was mainly a solo project. He was being supported by his partner at the time, who I believe is now his wife. And yeah, it just seems crazy to make a whole game by yourself. So yeah. I bet Big Physique owns every game shown here. Probably. But speaking of which, I probably should get back to that. Back to working on that series. Now, just to show, you know, we have voted for all 29 categories. Only thing left is the, what's it called? The Player's Choice? What did they call it? Player's Voice Awards. Round 1 opens December 2nd. Round 2 opens December 5th. Round 3 opens December 9th. I think this is their attempt to try and get, you know, people to keep coming. They're going to start with 30 games you can vote for. Then the top 10 will have a second round of voting. Then the top 5 will have a final round of voting. We'll probably see what that's looking like when it comes to the day of the stream on the 12th. But I'll vote. Why not? I'm going to vote for Astrobot. That's what I'm going to choose. I should have streamed Astrobot before the Game Awards. But I do need to finish episodes 7 and 8 of the tester beforehand. Episode 7 is about halfway through, I would say. So that will be out soon. And then episode 8 is the finale. And then I'll be streaming some Astrobot. That is the plan. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a very packed end of the year on the channel. but I'm looking forward to it. Do the vote card and post it in a forum. So how do I pull up the vote card? I voted in all the categories. You know what? I'll look up how to do that, because I honestly have no idea how to actually make that happen, unless you can quickly show me how. Before we end, about another award show. Did you see who's hosting the Oscars? I did not. Who's hosting the Oscars 2025? Conan O'Brien? What? Okay, that's gonna be good. All right. Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, sick. Oh, it's actually on that screen for you, the like vote card. Okay, I'll find it. It'll be there somewhere, and then I'll post it in the Discord. Let's see what this link Kevin's posted is. Oh, all right, hold on, wait. Pause music. It's a video that just disappeared as soon as I saw it for some reason. Dude, sometimes, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what's up with YouTube Shorts, but I'm gonna go to the actual YouTube video. That should work. There we go.
This is incredible. I've been handed an Oscar. I'm an Oscar winner. It's amazing.
Host.
Oh, I'm hosting.
Yes.
I'm an Oscar host.
Exactly.
Oh, but do I still get to keep the Oscar?
No, you don't.
Oh. When is it?
March 2nd.
March 2nd. I'm hosting the Oscars.
Shout out to Conan.
Okay, yeah. And then I get the...
No.
Okay.
Never.
No Oscar. Ever.
Never.
Hosting.
Shout out to Conan. I really... Oh my god, yeah, I put it in the technical difficulties screen and it like turned everything off. My bad. Am I still muted? No, I'm good. My bad, guys. Sorry for the jump scare. Sorry about that. I've never had to show that before, so it's never shown up on stream. That is my technical difficulties for when everything just goes wrong. So, yeah, my bad. But people, I will say, thank you very much for tuning in to the stream. I am going to get some things fixed. I think, unfortunately, Streamlabs let me down when it came to the chat. It wasn't really working, so maybe I will just keep it focused on YouTube rather than trying to have the chat on both. But I'll keep running some tests, and we'll see how it goes. Shout out to everyone that became a member. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Kevin saying, and Twitch. No, that's what I'm talking about, right? Like, unfortunately, even trying to go live on Twitch at the same time seemed to have a bit of error, but let me test it out. Let's see what happens, and we'll go from there. Citrus Fields, what's good? I see you. Loving Your Tester Season 2 series. Thank you very much. Episode 6 for everyone, and then episode 7 for members will be out very soon. I am working on it as we speak. What else? We will be streaming the actual Game Awards on 12th of December / 13th of December, depending on your time zone. It will be cringe, but we will make it through. All right, we're gonna do it, people. It'll be all good. Anything else? I'm gonna show you the headset hair. Don't worry, the headset hair is coming. I have not forgotten. And that's it, really. That is pretty much it. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. All right, let's do this. Let's see what we got. How's it looking? It feels kind of sharp. Let me see what it actually looks like. Oh, wow. I think that's a decent one. I'm thinking at least a 7 on that one. Personally, I'm thinking at least a 7. But what are we thinking? That's a good 7.5. Yeah. Like, it's very sharp. Like, the definition is definitely there. 7.5. All right, temporary, no worries. Yeah, you share that in the Discord and we'll see. Jinxie would be proud. Stop wearing those, you're gonna get an indent. I have enough hair to cushion the scalp. I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be good. And if not, it is kind of peak, but it is what it is. All right, people. That's going to be it for the stream. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for tuning in. Shout out to everyone that became a member. We had Deltex who gifted 5 memberships. Shout out to you. And shout out to Mo Chocolate, of course, for the super chat. Now, the last time I tried to do the outro, it didn't go so well. Let's see how it goes this time. I have a feeling the chat might mess up a little bit because of the fact that the Streamlabs chat messed up, but we'll see how it goes. So until next time, you have a nice afternoon, morning, evening, or night, whatever time of day it is for you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next stream, people. Peace out, everybody, and bye-bye.
I forgot. TF. ... I'm out this bitch.